Okay, so the next important concept within LangChain is output parser. So once we pass the prompt to the language models, it gives the response in a particular format. If you see here, it gives me output as a AI message. This is a particular object within the LangChain, but we may need this output in a different format, different Python objects like dictionary, list, or some other custom object as well. So how we can convert these output into a desirable format? For that, LangChains provide specific functions which comes under output parser. There are different output parsers, and we can even define our customs parsers as well. So let's start with defining simple output parsers. Let's say we want our output to be a simple string rather than this AI message. So for that, we have from from LangChain core, and inside that we have output parsers. And from that we can import string output parser. Once we import that, we can initialize this object. Let's call this parser and str output parser. Okay, so once we have initialized this parsers, we can invoke this parser to get the response in a desirable manner. So in this case, if I invoke my message, the response that I've got from the previous code. So previously, we have passed the prompt, and once we pass the prompt to the model, it gives me a AI message. Remember this response, right? So if I invoke this response to the parser, I will get the output in a desirable manner. So it means uh, if we want our output to be in different format, we can make use of this output parsers, and there are different ways to create these output parsers. So let's see one of those examples of a different output parsers. Let me copy paste here. So here I've already imported the necessary functions here. So I need structure output parser. So here I can get the output in a desirable manner. And response schema is to create a way in which I want my output, right? So I'll tell you how we can create the output in a different structures. Okay, so here first, let's say from the model, I want to give the following prompt: give me the movie name and its release date, right? But the LLM will give me output as strings of different tokens, right? And that will be an AI message. But I want in different schema or different format. So for that format, I'm defining here using responses schema. And here I'm telling that the output should have two keys, one movie name and another is year. So I want my output to be having two different keys, one movie name and year, and I'm passing this schema to my structure output parser. This structure output parser will create a parser from that particular particular format, right? And now I will use the function get format instruction. So this is very crucial step here. What this function will do, it will create a text block use and that text block will be instruction to those LLM models that where we pass the prompt. Okay, so this get format instructions will create a text block. Those will be set of instructions that we want in our output. Okay, so now let's create the prompt. Prompt will be my simple answer the following questions. The questions will be query, which is input variable, and another variable is format instructions. And this instructions will get from the parser, and this and those instructions will be passed as a prompt to our models, right? So now in the language model, we are passing two things. One is query, and along with the instructions as well. And these instructions we have created using this structured output parsers. Okay, so now create a simple prompt from using this template. I've created one template which is queries is give me one movie name and its release date with the following with the instructions. Now, what message will be passed to the model? Model will the prompt will be passed as answer the following question. Question is give me the one movie name and its release date with the following instruction, and instruction will be like this. I should get the output in the following format. It should have two keys, movie name and year, and I'll give this prompt to my language models, and then I will get the output from there. So if I run this code, you can see my output is in a specific format. It is giving my movie name and year rather than an AI message. So there are several such output parsers, and we can create our own custom output parsers as well. And this is helpful because we want our output in a different manner. When we are creating any applications, output from language model may be different depending upon the situations and what we want from the language models.